With the World Cup now reaching the knockout stages, many fans are starting to leave the US. But if you were able to stay and wanted to travel around the US, here are my top 5 recommendations. As someone who lived in the US, in Maryland specifically, for 6 years, but over a 12-year period visited 43 of the states in the continental US, I think I'm pretty well versed at US knowledge. Now, before I dive into that, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that follow button. Now, personally, I'm quite devastated I never made it to Alaska, Hawaii, didn't even go to Tennessee or Louisiana, and a few others. But at the ones I did visit, in no particular order, I'm going to make this list about regions. Number 1, Pacific Northwest. You have to go. If you love Yellowstone and that type of vibe, Washington State, Montana, Wyoming, absolutely gorgeous. Climate is perfect until you get a rogue heat wave like they did in 2021 or 2022, whenever it was, and then it's horrible. Besides that, incredible. Especially if you love the outdoors, you love nature, you love being out hiking, you love wildlife. Just be careful of grizzlies, obviously. Number 2, complete opposite side of the country, but New England. My goodness, I road tripped through there. Vermont, New Hampshire, absolutely beautiful. If you get to drive on the Kangamangas Highway during autumn, wow. The colours of the trees, the autumnal leaves are breathtaking. Similar to the Pacific Northwest, if you love the outdoors, but also if you love sort of small town America as well. And of course, you've got the mountainous regions as well in the New England area. Next, sort of like the mid-Atlantic region, right? Which basically goes New York down to probably Maryland, I would say. So you've got the lakes at the northern part of the New York state. Beautiful. If you're a millennial and you remember the movie Road Trip, which came out in the year 2000, that was filmed at Ithaca University, which is in the northern part of New York state. If you're a huge fan of Jersey Shore, obviously you need to go to New Jersey. Check out the shore. It's nothing special, but it's not a bad place to visit. Obviously in the mid-Atlantic region then you have Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you have Pittsburgh, some great cities. Absolutely breathtaking outdoor scenery as well in Pennsylvania, believe it or not. Ohiopyle State Park is stunning. I cycled from DC all the way to Pittsburgh on the Gap Trail and the C&O Canal. And always the Ohiopyle State Park is one of the highlights because you got the waterfalls as well. And then as you move down through Pennsylvania into Maryland, where I live, they call Maryland Little America for a reason. It has literally everything. Big city, Baltimore, surrounds Washington, D.C. The mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, then in the northern part with Deep Creek Lake. You've got the Ocean City on the shore. On the east coast of the Atlantic, long stretches of beach. Annapolis is beautiful. You love your Revolutionary history. There's a lot of it there as well. Virginia, West Virginia, very much similar to Maryland. Shenandoah Mountain region, gorgeous. You love your hiking, you've got the Appalachian Trail, obviously. There's Seneca Rocks. Not only do you have Shenandoah National Park as well in that region, but if you go south to Virginia, you have the start of the Blue Ridge Mountains, which again, absolutely incredible. My next favorite region, we enter the southern states, okay? South and North Carolina, never went to Georgia, and then Florida. So they're the southeast, right? Very similar to the Mid-Atlantic region, very busy, populated, at least on the coast, but some absolutely breathtaking scenery. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on Florida because that's quite obvious. A lot of people go to Florida anyway for Disney. But if you can get to the Gulf side of Florida, the beaches, wow, incredible. And really the same with the Carolinas. If you get to the east, on the shore of the Atlantic, Myrtle Beach, your Nag's Head, your Outer Banks, oh, beautiful places. And then last but not least, my other favorite region, and this one is vast. Anywhere you go in this region, you can't go wrong. California, San Diego, my favorite city in the US by far. City life on a beach, gorgeous weather all year round. Arizona, the desert. Nevada, Vegas, need I say less. And then Texas, all by itself. Anywhere you go in Texas, you cannot go wrong. I know that was quite broad going over the regions specifically, but I feel like If you can just go to each of those regions, you can't go far wrong in visiting and traveling and exploring the US.